This sleeping pad is the most comfortable sleeping pad that I've ever used, but it costs hundreds of dollars. In contrast, this pillow has also changed my sleeps for the better, but only costs $20. Today I want to share with you 5 backpacking gear items that have made trips a lot more enjoyable for me, but don't cost an arm and a leg. These first items are going to make a big difference on your wallet as well as the environment. Instead of using Ziploc bags, I like to use these dishwasher safe snack bags from Bumpkin and then these Ziploc bag replacements from Rusby. I use the Bumpkin bags for dried snacks like M&Ms or peanuts or almonds. They're super lightweight and, like I said, dishwasher safe. They work really well as a snack bag and you can have a few of these and it's only going to add a few grams to your pack. I don't recommend putting liquidy items in here because they will leak. They're not waterproof and they do get a little bit gross if you have something sticky in there. The Rusby bags are going to be perfect if you need something that's going to be able to hold liquid because they are waterproof, as well as they can handle heat, just like a Ziploc freezer bag. I like to use these small ones for homemade breakfast, like oatmeal with some fruit and then chocolate chips in it. They have a curved bottom to them, so they act like a little bit of a bowl. They're really nice for that. And then I like to use these bigger ones for homemade meals like ramen bombs or dehydrated meals because they can handle having boiling water in them. The Rusby bags are also dishwasher safe, super durable. I've had these ones for years and they're still going strong. Item 2 is socks. I've found that I only need 3 pairs of socks for backpacking trips, 2 for hiking in and then 1 for around camp. But picking the right pairs of socks for your trips is going to make a big difference, keeping your feet drier, warmer, and blister free. While hiking, I avoid merino wool aggressively, and let me tell you why. Merino wool holds on to 10 to 40% more water and moisture compared to synthetic materials like nylon and polyester. Because of that, when I hike in socks made from synthetic materials, my feet get less waterlogged, my socks dry faster, and my shoes dry faster as well. Combine the performance of synthetic materials with a toe sock like these ones that I have here, where each toe has its own little mini sock, and you're gonna have a really comfortable time on trail for your feet, and you're probably not gonna get blisters. I've hiked thousands of miles in socks like this and have had super comfortable feet and never gotten a blister. For around camp and while sleeping, I like to use a medium weight merino wool sock. Merino wool just helps regulate temperature really well as doesn't feel really clammy if your feet sweat a little bit and get a little bit moist. I'll have links to all the gear that I'm talking about today, including these socks, in the video description. These next items will likely make the biggest difference out of everything we're talking about today, and that's a kitchen scale and a luggage scale. They both achieve the same purpose, helping you lower your pack weight, and a lower pack weight is gonna have a lot of benefits. Hiking is gonna be easier, you're gonna be able to cover longer distances if you want to, and you're gonna be less sore at the end of the day. I use the kitchen scale to weigh individual items. It's surprising how much a sweater can weigh. And pro tip, if you wanna weigh bulky items like a sweater, get a bowl, put it on the scale, zero the scale, and then put in the bulky item and weigh it. You could get away with just using a luggage scale. The way I like to use this is I load the bare minimum amount of gear that I need for a trip into my pack. I then weigh it, and depending on what that weight is, I'll start adding luxury items until I hit a 25 to 30 pound weight. I find that 25 to 30 pounds is the optimum weight to be comfortable out on trips and is easy to get to without spending a ton of money. At that weight, you're gonna be able to go on trips that are 3 or 4 days long and still have a bunch of comfort items. Everybody poops, and pooping and not showering for multiple days can lead to some issues in the butthole region. In comes the backcountry bidet. The backcountry bidet is like a shower for your butt, so you stay fresh and clean after many days in the backcountry. The concept is simple. You take a little attachment like this, you put it onto a water bottle, and then with one hand, you direct a stream of water towards the crack of your butt. Then you take your other hand and some soap and water and then give it a good scrubbing. Afterwards, you can give a little shake in order to dry off or use a couple squares of toilet paper. I've been using the backcountry bidet exclusively for the last little while here, and it's been a game changer for me. I feel so much cleaner and more comfortable when I'm using this as opposed to exclusively using toilet paper. And then we have the Trekology 2.0 pillow. There's 4 features that this pillow has that makes it my favorite pillow out there. Number 1 is that it has amazing baffling. It doesn't feel like you're laying on a balloon when you're laying on the Trekology pillow, and no matter where you lay on it, it's gonna be supportive and comfortable. Number 2, it's lightweight at less than 100 grams, and number 3, it has a really ergonomic shape. Your shoulder or neck can cradle into this curve here, and it has a nice kind of U shape that cradles your head as well. Number 4 is this pad strap that keeps the pillow locked onto your sleeping pad. I could never go back to chasing pillows around my tent because they don't have a pad strap or some way to keep the pillow attached to your sleeping pad. This pad strap has been a game changer for me and makes it so I can sleep through the night no problem. Go check out this video if you want to see a bunch of gear that I think new backpackers should be using while out on trail. My bet is that a lot of experienced backpackers aren't using this gear as well and could really benefit from it.